the Steelheads Bleed Blue game coming up on March the 8th, we brought Aary, a 13-year-old with aplastic anemia, to meet the team, get a tour of the rink, and tell his story.
Hey guys, this is Aary.
Just on behalf of the team and being here, we want to give you a little token of appreciation.
Just wanted to give this to you. I saw you had an Ingham t-shirt, so I think the stick would go well with it. So here you go. That's for you.
Why don't we start with you, Ariane? Do you want to tell me a little bit about your journey?
It was the morning. I just brushed my teeth and I had gum bleeds.
Okay.
And we didn't know where it came from, so we went to my dentist. She said to go down to Sick Kids Hospital, so that's where we went.
And this kind of just took us,
by surprise.
By surprise.
Yeah. So what's kind of going through your head when you're doing all these tests and you're waiting for answers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what was going through my head. I don't know.
They came back and they told us it was a very rare disease called aplastic anemia. They said he needs a blood transfusion, and the journey now, we kind of heard that it's almost like the evil twin to cancer, to leukemia.
It's basically a bone marrow failure. So like, your bone marrow can't produce enough blood cells to support your body.
For those who gave him a second chance, the blood donors out there, Arian is in remission.
Yep.
But his best chance of a cure is through what?
Stem cell.
Through stem cell transplant. So not only is it blood donors that are out there, it's also those who register on the stem cell registry. Arian's an only child, so he has nobody else to turn to. It's a 25% match within your own family.
There are other people still going through what I had to go through. So to make it easier for them, to make it better for them, it'll be better if more people donate, because then they would have what they need to get through.
Goaltender Jacob Ingham is sitting down with us now to tell us about how blood transfusions has impacted his family's lives. So Jacob, bring me back to August of 2018. You're coming home from the King's development camp, right?
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of news.
Yeah, the first time I found out that my grandparents were in an accident, I was actually just upstairs in my room kind of relaxing a little bit, and I think it was just after dinner, and my dad kind of came rushing into my room pretty urgently and was saying that he was catching the last flight to Thunder Bay because my grandparents got in a car accident.
What role did blood transfusions and people's donations play in your grandparents' recovery?
With my grandma's recovery, she needed about 10 units of blood, so that's 10 different donors, and if not, she wouldn't have lived. So blood donations made a huge role in keeping her alive here, and also just with the recovery and kind of making the process go a little bit faster. Through the first 50 games of the season, I've made 1,393 saves. I've chosen to donate $4 for every save. In total, I'm donating $5,572 to Hockey Gives Blood in partnership with Canadian Blood Services. I'm Jacob Ingham of your Mississauga Steelheads. On behalf of Aary and I'd like to thank you for listening to our stories. Our hope is to raise more awareness for the importance of giving blood. Be sure to bid on our Bleed Blue jerseys on the CHL auctions. All proceeds will be going towards the Canadian Blood Services.